we're going to start from the beginning. What we do is we look at the opening price of Bank Nifty. Now, assuming that Bank Nifty opened today at 31,490, we are going to take two strikes, one for C and one for P. Let me delete this. So let us say I take two strikes like 32,000 C and 31,000 P. Okay, these strikes opened at 439 and went up to 710. I'm just taking some random numbers. It's not like something scientific. 500 points away, I take a strike price. 517 to 527, which means this was not a day for the PE guys. The CE guys were ruling the roost. Right? Out of 400 rupees which you invested, you got 300 rupees profit. This is 75% profit. It's as simple as that. Okay. Now what we do is we prepare our chart in such a way that we put it on multiple charts, option and display, and look at two charts simultaneously. So it is 32,000 P. Ouch, sorry. And 31,000 PE. And we compare these charts side by side so that we know where to take the entry. Then we shift to the Heiken Ashi mode on 15-minute candles. When we see a red Heiken Ashi candle, it is a signal that we should buy when the high of the normal candle gets broken. Now my high of the normal candle was this candle where the Heiken Ashi gave a signal. So I would have bought above the high of this candle, this long green candle. I would have got into the trade at 450 rupees. And here when you have a green Heiken Ashi candle, you do nothing, you just sit and wait. We want the red Heiken Ashi candle to give us an entry signal because we are option buyers. So this signal came at around what 11:45 to 12. So 11:45 candle was this one. After the break of this high, we are triggered into a PE trade. Now when you see the Bank Nifty on the 15-minute chart, you know that at 11:45 there was a red candle which was formed and it broke the low of the previous green candle. Gives us a clear sell signal. So you should have taken a PE here. Okay. Now, if you had traded this way, what would have been your profit? 450 till probably the break of this green candle, closing at 631. Sorry, no, it's not 644. From 450 to 644 is your profit. Then your PE starts triggering and you got into the trade at 277 and you went on till the end, let's say. You ended up with 391 profit. So 120 rupees on a 277 is your profit. It is probably less than even 0.5%. Sorry, 50%. But still 50% profit is damn good for any trading environment. So you had two opportunities today to make a profit. Okay, now what I have not talked about is where the hell do I exit? Normally what we do is we try to draw support and resistance lines based on 1 hour chart, and we change the display to line chart. Then we look at where possibly we could have exited. So I had a support here, I had a support here. It went beyond my support and then fell back. So even if you had exited at 588, it would have been a decent enough profit for you. But assuming that you wanted to go in for more profits, you would have tried other support and resistance lines like pivot points, and you had a rejection right at the pivot point. So you would have probably made a little bit more money, 100 points more. Can you guys understand what I'm saying? You had a clear-cut signal here on the Heiken Ashi candle that prices are turning and this low is broken. And after that, you enter your PE trade. So you would have got some more points on the PE. Now, as far as I'm concerned, beyond this, there could be no system which is simpler, which can explain to you how to enter and exit. You see the rejection right at the pivot level, pivot point level. Then the price starts going downward. So you keep marking all your turning points here.
So doji candle color is important, sir.
There is no such thing as a doji candle here because we are looking at support and resistance. Where are my next levels at which I could exit my trade? This is what we are looking at. It doesn't matter whether it's a doji or whatever. If you try to mix up candlestick patterns along with your chart patterns, you're going to get very, very confused. You won't even know where to exit.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Okay.
So at any given point in time, you keep marking your support and resistance lines based on this rejection levels which happen here. Right? You align it with the other levels and see that you get at least 2 or 3 touch points. I mean, you can keep on drawing lines endlessly. Let me remove the pivot point level. Go back to candle, go back to 15 minutes. This is how your chart looks like. You wouldn't have been wrong in exiting at a pivot point or a support level or resistance level when the price is moving upward. But you trail your stop loss to see if you can milk as much as profit as possible. And there was a level right here where there was a turning point. Probably a little bit more higher. These are minor turning points. Okay, this is what you expect your price to go to. It didn't reach up to that level. So it had to fall back here and pull back and then again try to go up. Maybe it will go up to the next level tomorrow. We don't know. But what is the key learning in all these things? The key learning is where to enter the trade, where to put your stop loss. Now, if you look at the Heiken Ashi candle here, you got entry at this candle, which is 945 candle. On the normal candle, you have a situation where it is a high of 450.85. If you place a SLM order, you will get triggered into a trade. And luckily for you, it went well and you were able to exit at this level. Ideally, what I suggest is try to enter as close to support or resistance as possible. So meaning when I have a level here, right, and I see a support which has been rejected, the previous day's pivot point levels, I should immediately think in terms of entering the trade. And typically any price action trader would like to enter after a confirmation. This candle was red after all. So you entered after a confirmation and you went on to make your profits. The system is as simple as this. If you try to complicate it, adding indicators, adding stuff, you're going to screw it up majorly, big time. I don't recommend any indicators because of this. So you just draw your levels and wait for those levels to reach. And you exit at this point. Now, why should you exit at this point and not at this point? There was a price rejection, there was a downward move, etc. The simple reason is that the previous up move, even 50% of that was not taken out by the down move, which means the control is with the buyers, not the sellers. So you will continue to move on to your next level. You will keep waiting. Sometimes it could happen that it will fall short of this level and it may turn back. We can never predict it. I would not advise you to predict any market movement. As far as you're concerned, wherever the price goes, you go. And if the price turns at that point, you say, okay, I'm getting out of the trade. It could be in this point and it could be in this point. It really doesn't matter. As long as you have a green MTM, you're fine. There's no right way or wrong way to do this. Yes, of course, we want to squeeze out maximum profits. We try to trail our stop loss. We do all kinds of things. But in Bank Nifty, I have not found a TSL to be very effective because of the volatility. It could hit your trailing stop loss and then go back up in your direction. Like in this case, if you had kept your trailing stop loss below the low of the previous candle, you would have been taken out and after that you had a further move. Now, as far as the Heiken Ashi system goes, there are some simple rules you need to follow. Number one, if there is a green Heiken Ashi candle, don't ever think of buying. You will only think of selling against a green candle. When you have a red Heiken Ashi candle, you will look for a buying opportunity. You will never ever think of selling against a red candle. The reason for this is quite simple. Reason is that a green Heiken Ashi candle moving up is moving towards resistance. You don't want to buy at resistance. You want to sell at resistance. That is the reason for this rule. When the price moves down, it is coming towards support. And you need to buy at support and not sell. These are the two rules which you need to keep in mind. Never ever buy against a green Heiken Ashi candle because you will try to catch a running bus and sooner or later you will find that you are stuck against a overhead resistance. And when you see the prices coming down, your mind will only think about buying. There is no question of selling here. Don't try to catch the running bus here. Clear up till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now the second part of the rules is, where do I enter? If I'm trading, let's say, futures or a stock, I would try to take a sell order below the low of a green Heiken Ashi candle. If I'm not supposed to buy, I'm supposed to sell, right? So I would look at taking a position on the sell side against a green Heiken Ashi candle. And if I'm seeing red Heiken Ashi candles, whenever the high is broken, I want to enter a buy trade. It may win or it may lose. That's a different matter. But this is how the rules will be. So, and when I say that you have to buy above a green, sell a red Heiken Ashi candle, what I mean is you look at the normal candle and buy above the high of that normal candle, not against the Heiken Ashi candle. Again, there's a reason for this. Heiken Ashi candles are made up of averages, and you don't want to trade based on averages. You want to trade based on the price. So the averages could be very different from the price. Sometimes it could happen that the Heiken Ashi high and normal candle high are the same, but it is not always the case. So when you buy above the normal candle, you know that after a period of selling, there is some buyer momentum coming in. So you will take a trade against a sell orders and try to buy and take advantage of the buying momentum. In a nutshell, this is how the system works, right? And the same is applicable whether it is PE or CE. It doesn't really matter. You will only buy against a red Heiken Ashi candle. Now, when you look at the Heiken Ashi candles on the PE chart, you get a very clear-cut entry here at exactly what 12 o'clock. So you look at the 12 o'clock candle, look at the normal candle, and take an entry above the high. And keep your stop loss at the low of the entry candle. Either at the low or slightly below the low. It is your discretion. But at the end of the day, you're going to find that whichever decision you make, this is respected by the price because the momentum has changed and it is in your favor now. What you need in an option buying scenario is momentum. You don't want just empty noises. Sorry, wait a minute. So when there's a clear-cut change of momentum from a previous downward trend to the upside, you're going to enter the trade. And you are going to enter the trade based on the option charts. So don't have to get confused about what the Bank Nifty chart is doing. If Bank Nifty is going up on the spot chart, obviously it will be reflected in your option chart. So don't look at too many charts. Just focus on the PE and CE charts and take your entries. You will not go wrong. It is as simple as that. Doubts up till now?
Hello, sir.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, so Bank Nifty chart we have to see only for entry, huh?
Bank Nifty chart, Bank Nifty's CE or PE.
Strike price.
Basic,
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, strike price you will look at. This will tell you whether the trend is changing or not. Like here you saw a clear change of trend.
Yes,
You
sir.
could have taken a PE and made money when
Yes,
CE is going down. And it is very clear here that there is an upward move.
Okay.
But it was not so strong as the fall in CE.
See, yes, sir.
Right? You need to keep that in mind when you're taking the trade. But either ways, you would have got a fantastic profit.
Yes, sir.
Matthew, any questions?
No, sir, I'm clear.
Teja?
Sir, this is applicable only in Bank Nifty or stocks?
It's
Sir?
applicable on everything here. Anything where the price moves up and down because of factors of demand and supply, it will apply on every instrument. If you
Swami
want to
sir,
trade stocks, yeah.
can you explain the entry again? I'm little confused how to execute the trade, entry.
Okay.
Please, little go slow also. For
Yeah,
understanding.
I'll go very slow.
Yeah, kindly.
You put on a Heiken Ashi chart.
Yeah, yeah.
The first thing you do is see whether you get an entry opportunity on a red candle.
Okay.
Clear up till now?
Yes.
Now when you see a red candle here, that means you are supposed to look for a buy entry. Where will you look for it? You will look for it on the normal chart. Okay?
Okay.
Now on the normal chart, at the time when Heiken Ashi high was broken, this was a green candle which formed.
Okay. Can you go back to that, sir? Heiken Ashi break.
Yeah, sure.
So there are
This
first
Heiken Ashi red
Ah,
on the third candle was broken by the fourth candle, right?
yes. So we have to
So
go to
you
the
look
fourth
at
and
the
normal.
third candle high.
Okay, third candle. Okay.
Third candle high was, God knows what the heck it is, because
Okay,
my
no problem.
cursor is not working.
Okay, no issue.
You place a SLM order on the high of the third candle high,
Okay.
right?
Okay. That means
You
you
just-
buy.
Yeah,
and
you
then
have to
supply.
buy. We are only option buyers. We are not
Okay.
option sellers.
Okay.
We are never ever going to take a sell trade on options.
Okay, sir.
Selling options require much more margin. It is too little reward for big risk.
Yes,
So
that
we
you
don't
have
want to do
told
it.
first day itself. Yes.
Yes. So you buy on the third candle high and let your trade run until you get a reversal,
Okay.
or until you reach a level of resistance where you can safely exit,
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir.
right?
Yes. Yes.
The resistance can happen anywhere. It can happen here, it can happen here. So you will look at your price action on the Bank Nifty chart to see whether there is a danger of your trend being reversed.
Okay.
If the trend is not going to be reversed, then you continue to hold the trade till the next level of resistance, which is what you would have done here in this case.
Okay.
Despite the red candle appearing at 10:30 on the Bank Nifty chart, you would not be worried about a red candle here,
Okay.
right? You move on to the next level of resistance. Now, why does this coincide so perfectly? It coincides so perfectly because, number one, you have taken a strike price which is likely to become an ITM. We'll come to the topic of how to select the strike prices separately,
Okay, sir.
right? The prices react in close accordance with what the Bank Nifty is doing. If Bank Nifty is not able to go down and break this low of the green candle, then you're still in the trade. You don't have to worry. A very simple price action, no?
Yes, sir.
So you just need to, when the red candle is forming, obviously your mind will start playing tricks on you. It will say, your red candle is forming, you have to now quickly quit, and then maybe you can take a re-entry later.
Okay.
This is something which has to come by experience. You will have to look at the Bank Nifty chart, wait for the candle to close. You never ever take a decision on a half-formed candle, because
Right.
it can go down all the way and then shoot up again. Right? You have to wait for the candle to close. One of the primary rules of candlestick trading.
Okay.
Having done that, you find that your trend is not in danger, you hold on for some more time. And your trend gets broken when there's a break of the green Heiken Ashi low, which happened at this point, 11:15. So what is my 11:15 candle? The candle is this. So you would have taken an exit if the low is broken. Otherwise, you would have shifted your stop loss to trailing stop loss to this low. So you'll squeeze out another 5 or 10 points out of this. That's all.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, at the 10:30 also there is a red candle, but in the Heiken Ashi chart it is a green candle. That Heiken Ashi green candle low also broken, but we have to avoid that signal by seeing support and resistance, right?
See, when the price is already gone up to a certain extent, you know that price has reached a resistance. That is why price is getting rejected.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
So only at resistance the price gets rejected. In between, whatever happens is only a normal profit-taking move.
Yes, yes. Just a fluctuation like thing.
Yeah, it's only a fluctuation.
So no need to worry and think like that. If
Yeah, you
any
don't
reversal
need to.
happen at
Whenever
resistance,
you have a
we
doubt,
have to worry.
whenever you have a doubt on the normal
Yes.
candle, just switch over to a Heiken Ashi candle and see what it is doing.
Yes.
Right? If Heiken Ashi is still green,
Green. Yes, sir.
don't do anything.
Okay, okay.
The other way of doing it is you move on to a higher time frame chart. Let's say 1
Yes.
hour. Then see how it is happening here.
Yes,
Get a
sir.
clear rejection here at some resistance level, and then
Yes,
the
yes.
price comes down. Then you take a decision to sell or buy a PE. Until that time, don't do anything. Just wait.
Okay, sir. Sir, I want to practice stocks for some days. I am running behind different stocks and not comfortable with that. I want to take the high weighted stocks like HDFC, ICICI and the Kotak.
Why you
What's your
want to take
comment on
only
that?
why you want to take only high weighted stock?
Like it moves BNF. It moves like Bank Nifty.
Just one
Have-
experience, Rami sir.
Yeah.
Stock options, I have burnt my finger for last 4 months. That is why I'm shifting to Bank Nifty. So just to answer your query, the other person.
Mhm.
Okay. Huge losses. Okay. It doesn't run in your favor, you are in loss. In 1 day even.
No, actually, in a stock option,
Yes.
there is a way not to ever run into a loss. That is
There's
by
a way?
simply following the top gainers, losers, or sectoral indices, and look at. Let's take sectoral indices. Okay, indices. Watch me, you go.
Take pharma yesterday, please.
Don't take
Taking
anything random here. You're
which
very
is-
simple. Your job is actually simple.
Yes.
If you're looking on the sell side, see what is falling the most.
Yes.
If you're looking at buy side, see what is gaining the most. It's as simple as that.
Sir, today ICICI in sale side, top losers. So I
Okay.
took the trade of the ICICI 550 PE
Okay.
and I made 2 rupees 20 paisa.
Hmm.
So, and that lot is 1375. So I made around 2700 in that.
Mm-hmm.
And exact the around what time I tell you something 1335 135 the trade came in ICICI.
Okay.
So as you said yesterday, I choose from the top losers and gainers. So market came down after 1330. So I just selected top losers, and inside top losers actually I seen the Bank Nifty also down and other banks is also down.
Yes.
But ICICI that time ICICI is not that much down.
Correct.
It just start to fall. So I
Yes.
enter as per your strategy and I made the profit in that.
Mm-hmm. You see, the best way I feel is that you look at your sectors which are doing well or doing badly.
Right.
If I take Nifty Realty, which was the top loser at the end of the day, of course, during at 9:45, I don't know what would have been the situation. Right, I had Sobar developers and IB real estate. You could have taken any of these stocks, and one of them would have been a top loser. Shall we check that?
Sure, sir. Wait, just a second.
Look at top losers, F&O Securities. I had DLF as a top loser in the realty segment. Nifty 50, you had ICICI
Perfect, sir.
Bank, as somebody said.
12 on 12:45 the DLF came to sell side.
Yes.
12:45.
It's only natural, no? When the stock moves, only then the index moves.
Correct.
Right? The index is not moving the stock. Stock is moving the index.
Right. Right.
So when you have your stock selection based on the sectoral indices or on the top gainers or losers, you will find a good match. And what is it that determines a top gainer or loser? It's only your sectoral movements, no?
Correct.
Realty sector was down by 1.10%, which was the largest. Next was FMCG. If you see FMCG, you had UBL, McDowell, PGHH.
Even sir, today the pharma sector also goes down, and inside the pharma sector, Dr. Reddy and Cipla came to the top losers.
Mm-hmm.
If you check on 11 o'clock, Dr. Reddy came to the P buy on
Yes.
5. Suppose if you buy the 5,000 P, you make good money.
Yes,
Because
very true.
after 11 o'clock, it will down from 5154 to 5030, almost 100 rupees down.
True. But you have to realize that you can never predict what the market will do. Okay.
So the same thing happened.
What
to
is
Mr.
down now can become hugely up.
The same thing happened to Cipla yesterday. Pharma was up in the morning. So I took a C call, 960 for Cipla. By the afternoon, it came down.
Yeah.
So almost 10 points hit that 25 rupees became 17 rupees.
Okay.
And it is a lot side of 1300.
Yeah.
So I was thinking it will go up. So I didn't put a stop loss. So it hit. So now I had to cover today. So it is in loss.
So, the point is now, Bijan, what
Yes.
you need to do is you
Yes.
need to look at your Heiken Ashi candle for entry.
Yes.
That will keep you on the safe side of the trade.
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Also, I checked as you yesterday provided one that indicator, the 15 minutes ORB.
That
So I
is
checked.
Ardeshika indicator, yeah.
So I check first of all that price is below that open price. If the price is below the open price, then that only I entered. Otherwise, I am not entering into that stock.
Correct.
So on that basis, I entered two stock today. One is Dr. Reddy and one is ICICI. Both are below. And if you check, sir, today being on Bank Nifty, if you check the first entry, what I get in CE, that the price is above the open price.
Yes.
After open price, the price shoot like rocket.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So on that basis, it's a good entry if we check that indicator.
Yeah. Let us say it is a simple common sense here. You don't need any indicators. I keep on repeating this all the time. All you need to do is look at price action. If price action is trading within the first 15-minute range, right? It's a sideways day. Don't take a trade. If it breaks down, then you take a sell side trade. It's as simple as that, no? There's no need for any mental gymnastics here. No indicators, no nothing.
So, Abhi sir, like to say,
I mean, it's like basically a very simple system. Like in the morning, Nifty was up, Bank Nifty was up, financial sector was up. So I picked up HDFC and I got an entry at around 9:30 and captured 45 points in HDFC, which is not bad at all in any
It's damn good
circumstance.
actually.
Yeah, and I actually exited early. I could have got 5-6 more points, but
I think that's okay.
this is how you're going to see. This is the best method, but you pick stock from any well-performing sector, and you enter.
Yes, correct.
I mean, stop loss was only 5, I think 7 or 8 points only.
You could have picked any stock from the F&O universe, right?
Yeah, yeah,
The only problem you would have faced was whether to buy a CE or PE.
yep.
Now in a top gainer, top loser scenario, it tells you whether you should buy a CE or PE. Right? If it is gainer, you buy only CE. If it is loser, you buy only PE. One part of your decision is taken away. Now the second part of your decision is what? Where do I enter the trade? Do I get entry? If so, where do I get the entry? Is it at 11 o'clock, 11:30, 10:30, whatever? That is determined by your Heiken Ashi candle. If you have a red Heiken Ashi candle, buy above the high. The rule is as simple as that. It could happen that the prices run very far and then it makes a pullback. As I said, if it has run already very far, you will not run to catch a running bus. You will wait at your bus stop. Wait for your bus to come to your bus stop and then enter. As simple as that. You can't think, Arey, I've already missed 20 points move. You were not there in the first place to miss it. You came to the bus stop too late. So you can't sit and complain, no? Do you get what I mean? Either come to the bus stop early and so that you don't miss the bus, or you wait for your next bus to arrive. Don't try to catch a running bus.
Sir,
Yeah.
if we are selecting a top gainer, at the time it comes into the top gainer, it moves a lot
Yes, it does.
towards a resistance. My mind is playing like it is moved a lot. It is towards a resistance, etc., etc. I am finding some difficulties. So on sir, I want to do MIS intraday. I want to buy shares randomly, not options.
Okay.
Is it a different thing from options in stocks?
Yeah, fine. What you do is, you look at the same top gainers and losers. These are the guys who are moving a lot, no?
Yes, sir.
Now, why would you want to take some other stock and experiment? Unless
Yes,
you
sir.
have your list of favorite stocks. I have my list of favorite stocks. Something like Ramakrishna Forgings and all those things, which I know for a fact, which moves high,
Yes, sir.
has a good range.
Yes, sir.
Right. Otherwise, the safest bet is to look at your F&O segment and see which are your top gainers and take the stock from here.
Yes, sir. Today,
Wait for a pullback.
Yes, sir.
And enter on the break of a Heiken Ashi red candle.
Yes,
if you
sir.
want to buy. If you want to sell on the low of the green candle, you sell.
Yes, sir.
This would have given you a perfect entry.
Yes, sir.
There's no need to do a lot of thinking about it.
Yes, sir.
Stock trading is the easiest thing you can do.
Yes, sir.
So, what better stock can you find than a stock which is already moving high? High liquidity, no manipulation stocks,
Yes, sir.
no operator driven stocks in the F&O segment. Take any stock and trade with it, no?
Yes, sir.
A lot of people keep saying, how do I select a stock? You don't need to select a stock. It's already selected for you. All you need to do is sit and enter the trade.
Yes, sir.
Sir, one more
today,
question.
Yeah.
today I selected 4 stocks from the app in the top gainers. At that time, Nifty, Bank Nifty, Nifty Financials, these all are up. And I picked up 4 stocks from the at the tab, which is above 75%, 80%, 90%. I entered on the pullback. I waited for the red Heiken Ashi candle to come and break. At the time it is reversed, sir. SL is part of a game. I'm not querying about it. But if a top gainer moves so far away from the open,
What does it mean, Ram? What it means is you entered too late at a wrong place, no?
yes, sir. So that's what I want to know. That
What
what
is
is
the
my
right-
mistake?
What is the right place to enter a trade against the
Support.
break of a red Heiken Ashi
Fine.
candle?
Yes, sir.
If you follow only that, your risk will be low.
Yes, sir.
I'm not saying you will not lose at all. You will lose.
Yes, sir. It's a
But
part. I will
risk
accept.
risk will be very, very low.
Yes, sir.
If you try to enter against a green candle,
Yes, sir.
you're entering a trade which is going towards resistance.
Yes, sir.
So your risk reward ratio is very, very unfavorable. Your stop
sir.
loss is too high.
Yes, sir.
That will destroy your account.
Sir, can you open Adani Power chat?
Yeah, sure. Adani Power. Let's look at the normal candle first.
Yes, sir.
Price is running high,
Yes,
going
sir.
towards resistance. You will not want to take a buy entry. Correct? Wrong?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had done a mistake that I ended up at the resistance.
After being in the webinar for so many times, if you make this mistake, what can I say, Ram?
Sir, to be frank, I'm in my farm today. Due to
all those are excuses, okay, Ram?
sir, I made a mistake.
You want to take trading seriously,
Yes,
you
sir.
need to avoid all those excuses.
Yes, sir.
I was also at the vaccination center today. I took a bloody trade.
Yes,
It was
sir.
highly profitable,
Uh,
right?
sir,
You
this is my second trading section only, sir. In the live, I am doing some mistakes. I am journaling it all and making notes also. I will avoid them.
all this journaling, trade plan, and all those things, no, are
Yes,
stupid
sir.
concepts.
Yes, sir.
What you need to do is sit and do more paper trading until you get the hang of what we are saying.
Yes, sir.
Until you understand how you have to take the trade, no
Yes.
amount of journaling can help. You will keep on saying, I made a mistake here, I made a mistake here. What is the use?
Yes, sir.
Stop bloody listening to all these books here.
Yes, sir.
Journaling and your trade plan and all those things are bullshit.
Oh,
What matters is at the end of the day, you should have green MTM. That's it.
yes, sir.
There's no point in this analysis. At the end of the day, you analyze, what do you find? Yes, I made a mistake, I made a loss. That's all, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what is the use of all this journaling and all this stuff?
Okay, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got it.
I'm not I'm not trying to be harsh here. I want you to understand that these things are useless.
Yes, sir. You are right. You have to tell what is right and what is wrong.
Stop
I have
thinking
to.
of all the
Yes, sir.
foreign authors' books as Bible. Those
Yes,
buggers
sir.
don't know what the heck they are doing. Otherwise, they would have been super profitable and we would have been super poor, no?
Yes, sir.
So why are we following idiots?
Yes, sir.
You follow what is your correct system and stick to the rules. As long
Yes,
as
sir.
you do that, I guarantee you will make a lot of money.
Yes, sir.
We have many people in our group who are making a lot of money.
Yes, sir.
Just by
I
following a
learned.
simple system.
Yes, sir. I learned what I done mistake in Adani Powers. At the resistance, we have to sell on the break of green Heiken Ashi candle.
Correct.
But instead of that, I have bought the long trade on break of the green candle. It is
So
exactly at the resistance.
would I be wrong in saying you deserve the loss?
Yes. I deserve it, sir. I
Yeah.
have done a mistake. It costs me, and something I learned today. It's okay. It is just one stop loss.
The correct way to handle this is you should make a post in the group saying I made this mistake today. I incurred a loss so that other people can learn about it
Yes,
and
yes.
avoid making the similar mistakes.
Yes,
As
sir.
simple as that.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Sir, one more question.
Yeah.
Sir, ICICI Bank 570 PE.
Mm.
Can you open the chat, sir, please? 570 PE.
Sure. Bank 570.
Yeah, right, sir. 570 PE. Sir, actually market is going up. I'm waiting for
You're waiting for?
Heiken Ashi.
Okay. Where did you get the buy entry at around 11:45?
No, sir, I
45
mistakenly
candle
done.
broken by 12 o'clock now.
Yes, sir. I mistake done.
So
Yeah.
what was my 11:45 candle? It was this one. Buy
Yes,
on the
sir.
high of this
Yes.
11.2 with a stop loss of 9.4. Stop loss didn't hit at all, no?
Yes,
Should
sir.
have held on to the trade.
1045 taken entry, sir.
Mm.
But it did a stop loss, sir. That why what the mistake I don't know, sir.
How it would have hit the stop loss if your entry was actually at 11:30 candle, not before that. If you see the Heiken Ashi candles,
Yeah, 1045. No, 1045.
Acha, you are taking this candle. There's no
I
high
not
break.
taken, sir. I am not traded, but I observing, sir.
So let us see now 10:30, 10:45 what happened. So
Uh,
okay, stop loss was 8.
yeah, that is correct, sir. I'm not traded, sir. I'm only asking that what I am watching the paper trading I am taking, sir.
Okay, fine. You are not traded, no.
No,
Good
no,
thing
sir.
you
No,
have
I'm
not
not
lost money.
traded.
Good thing you have not lost money.
Yeah.
Now can you look at where your support and resistance were? Take the 1 hour candle, display
Okay.
line chart. You had a low here. Sorry, I need to enable this damn thing. What is happening, man? Okay, sorry. You had a low here.
Okay. Yes, sir.
This was your support. Now where did we enter? We entered here,
Yes, sir.
above support.
Nearly support, sir. That's why I'm taken.
That's
But
okay. I mean, these
okay.
mistakes happen.
Okay.
Okay. It's not actually a mistake. It was a genuine trade. It hit stop loss. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Then you wait for the next signal.
After that, it again profit.
Correct.
Again, it's working.
If you see, Swaminathan always takes some stop loss hits and then goes into a big profit.
Yes.
You end up taking a trade which doesn't work in your favor. It's okay.
Okay.
You don't have to beat yourself for this. The next trade which you take will be far more profitable.
Sure, sir.
Sir, actually, if you see that time, the bank nifty was doing very well.
Yeah.
So, in a uptrending market, one should not short.
No, he was not
And this was a
shorting. He
P.
took a buy trade.
No, he was buying P.
Oh, P. Yeah. Okay.
That was wrong in itself. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to.
that was wrong in itself. Yes.
And sir, I took 5 stop loss hits today, but I'm still green.
You are a different cup of tea.
No, two or three in Bank Nifty and then 3 in crude, and then like the 4th trade in crude was like to call the loss away.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Here it was a specific problem. No?
This is something that I have to learn, not to give up. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm saying this is something that I have to learn, that if you hit your SL, don't give up. I mean, you can try, keep trying.
You keep on trading as the signals come. A couple of stop losses will not throw you out of a trade.
Sir, Vijay here. I have a question.
Yeah, tell me, Vijay.
Sir, my doubt is I understood that we are buying above the high of the red Heiken Ashi candle.
No, we are buying against the high of a normal candle.
Red Heiken Ashi candle.
We are buying against the high of a normal candle. At the time, the Heiken Ashi candle is red.
Okay. So similarly, vice versa.
Yes.
Okay. Now my question is, suppose C, let us consider this 32,000 C. So here we are going to buy the C option only. I understood the third candle high we are going to enter.
Correct.
And the third candle low will be the stop loss.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now this candle almost went to 681 rupees and then started reversing.
Correct.
So at that point, should we take a reversal trade or we should not take any reversal trade in CE?
You could very well take a reversal trade. If you get an entry opportunity in your PE trade, right, then you will take that signal.
Oh, correct.
Because
this reversal is nothing but, in PE it will start rising.
It should give a signal.
Yes.
And
got it, sir.
Here you need to exit at your resistance levels.
Got it, sir. Sorry.
So when it
starts falling, when spots starts falling, PE starts rising.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, this is Arun.
Yeah, tell me, Arun.
Yeah, I'm new to actually trading, sir. So forgive me if a very basic question or something. So I couldn't get that the Heiken Ashi signals are actually so.
Okay. See, I'll post again the image which I have on my phone, which gives the rules in a very simple way. The rules say buy only above a red candle high, red Heiken Ashi candle high.
So previous candle, you mean red means previous candle?
Any red candle, if the high is broken, then you will buy.
Okay.
You will not try to sell against a red Heiken Ashi candle. That's what it means.
Okay, sir.
And you will never ever try to sell. You will never ever try to buy when there's a green Heiken Ashi candle. These are two basic rules.
Okay, sir.
1 second, I'll. When there is a green Heiken Ashi candle, it means that price is moving upward from support to resistance. You will never try to take a trade in between. Either you will buy at support and wait till it goes to resistance and take your profit, or you will sell at resistance and wait until it comes to support to take your profit.
Okay.
So the rules are what? Never buy when you see a green Heiken Ashi candle. Whenever you see a green Heiken Ashi candle, your mind should say, I want to look for a selling opportunity. Where does the selling opportunity arise? It arises when there's a low which is broken of the green candle.
So in the point you are pointing at, low means like the green previous one or even
current one.
N-2 candle. Okay.
Whenever price is moving upward towards resistance, you will never try to buy. You will wait for it to hit the resistance, come back down. Then there has to be a clear rejection, from resistance.
Correct.
That rejection confirmation is where the green candle low is taken out. Simple,
Okay.
not simple?
Yes, sir. So just to maybe confirm for my confirmation, like so in today's right, the 32,000 CE. So fourth candle is a signal, right? So because it broke the
Your
third red candle.
third candle high was broken by the fourth candle. That is where your entry order got triggered.
Correct, sir. In that case, in normal candle, so our entry will be on fourth candle, right?
No, it will be on the break of the third candle high, no. Fourth candle you have not seen, no, Arun.
Correct, sir. So
it is not yet formed. So where will you place the entry order? On the candle which has already been formed only, no?
Correct, correct.
So on the high of your third candle, you will place the entry order.
Okay.
If the fourth candle breaks that high, your entry will be automatically triggered.
Okay, okay, sir.
Then you are into the trade. Now the next question is, where do I exit? Correct? Either the trade has to hit your stop loss or it has to hit some target. You can keep your target as per whatever you want.
Okay.
Right? You decide, I will exit here. No big deal. Take your profit and get out.
Okay.
You say, no, I want to wait till it reaches here. Wait. Again, no big deal, no?
Yeah.
Point is, after entering a trade, you have to wait for the trade to either hit your stop loss or hit your target. Now, after it has hit my target, what do I do? If I get a reversal candle, do I say that I will not take that reversal? Why would I?
I should.
I should take the reversal trade as well.
Correct. That's the reason we always keep looking.
It could happen. It could happen that this rejection was not a reversal. It could have been a pullback. Price might have gone against you. Take the stop loss hit.
Because we don't know, so we don't.
You never know, no. And see, as long as you don't see this candle, you never know what the price is going to do. Then next candle rejects at resistance level.
Right.
Then you say, I will take a safe entry below the low of this rejection candle. You can do that. Or you can take an entry after the green candle has been broken. What your Heiken Ashi tells you is that after this green candle low is broken, you will get an entry opportunity. This is better than waiting for the next candle to break, no?
Mm-hmm.
In that sense, the Heiken Ashi tells you that this is the best entry point you can have. Correct?
Correct.
So whenever you go by the Heiken Ashi,
while Heiken Ashi is breaking, right? It's the fourth candle. It's breaking. So that time, even our in the normal candle also fourth candle started forming, right, sir?
Correct. And let us look at this candle now, where it reversed. 11:45, no?
Correct.
What is my 11:45 candle saying? It is waiting for this red candle to break. Though Heiken Ashi candle was green, your normal candle was red. You enter on the break of that low of the red candle.
So I'll have my pending order.
Yes, you will have your pending order placed on this.
Okay.
Then you will write down this downswing to wherever you want to take the profit. You had a clear support level here somewhere. I mean, not exactly. You could have marked your support level somewhere lower also. Sorry. This level, you could have marked somewhere here or here. And you would have waited.
No.
So when this support level broke through and then it went back upward, you know it's time to exit.
So for support and resistance, the duration, sir, how long we should consider?
What kind
Or
of level?
no, like a 1 week time or previous day, just previous day.
Your option charts probably will be only for 1 week, no? Maximum 10 or
Okay,
15
yeah.
days. You go back all the way. There's no big deal.
Okay.
Right. Keep marking all your levels. That is what is important.
Okay.
Now, on the subject of support and resistance levels, there's a much better way of marking the support and resistance based on the Heiken Ashi candles. Okay? Whenever a green Heiken Ashi candle fails to make a higher high, you will mark that line as a resistance.
Okay.
Whenever a red Heiken Ashi candle fails to make a lower low, you will mark that line as a support. Okay, we are
Okay.
now looking at this candle. Here I have a level. I keep on marking it like this. I'll have various levels, obviously, because price has reacted at all these levels. But what do I find? On the right edge of my screen, where I am actually trading today, there was a clear rejection from that level which was marked from the earlier candles. Right,
Okay.
wrong?
Yeah, right, sir. Even though we have many lines, but doesn't matter as long as like what is like our price is within that range.
Correct. See, where you had a clear lower, higher high formation without a next higher high, that's a resistance for you. So I'll
Okay.
keep marking the high of this thing where the next candle was forming a lower high. So what do I find after the end of the day? I find that price has exactly reacted from these places.
So I can use this for exit.
Yes, you should use it for exit. See, once you have entered the trade, all the lines are only relevant for exit. And when you are entering the trade, you look left and see whether there was a support area. Wait, let me just drag this up. No, I got an entry here at this candle. Whatever this candle was. This is Heiken Ashi red candle. Was there a previous area of support here?
Yes.
This was a support, no? Which was respected by this current day's candle. You know that price is bouncing from a support area. Correct?
Correct.
Which means what? The support is holding as a support. People don't want to sell here. People want to buy here. For all you know, there are pending buy orders here at this support level. Which is what is pushing the price up. Correct?
Correct.
If you had taken an entry at exactly the support area, then also you would have been right. You don't need a Heiken Ashi candle to tell you that you have to buy at support. The Heiken Ashi candle only tells you that it's a visual confirmation that you're going to buy. Now, had I bought it here at 329 or 335, whatever it is, 340, let's say, I would have got a better deal than entering at 450, no?
Correct.
If you're quite good at trading price action, you would have anyway waited until there's a bounce from support. So you would not have been able to enter at this place, 339. At least you would have waited till this high is broken. 386.
Okay, sir.
Sir, one more
Be
question.
convinced when you say okay.
No, sir. I'm actually trying to digest since the new. So
See,
that's the reason,
there are
sir.
two things you could do. You could blindly enter a buy trade at support, in which case you run the risk of the downtrend continuing. If it doesn't continue, well and good, you're lucky. So what do you normally do at support lines? You wait for a confirmation candle, which tells you the support is not valid. I'm going to bounce back. And once you get a confirmation candle that price is bouncing from support, the earliest possible entry you would have got is on this bounce of this candle.
Correct.
Where my cursor is. So you say once this high is taken out, I'm confident that I will go into a buy trade. You could have taken that trade also.
But Heiken Ashi comes as a handy.
Heiken Ashi only tells you visually that
Correct.
this is the right place to enter. That's all it does. It doesn't tell you have to enter the high of this Heiken Ashi candle.
Sir, one question. So
Yeah.
our entry, exit, whatever we are doing in this CE chart means Heiken Ashi candles, we are only looking in the options chart only.
Yes.
Only the strike price we are getting from the spot chart. And
Correct.
we are not at all going to look for Heiken Ashi candles on the spot chart.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Hi, sir. Sachin here. I'm also new to it. Just one question. Why we entered at the third candle, our entry point? What's the reason of that in the Heiken Ashi chart?
My Heiken Ashi tells me that there was a red candle whose high was not broken.
Okay. So when the second candle appeared, do I need to enter my trade?
You need to place a buy order.
Okay.
SLM order you will place above the high of the normal candle pertaining to this green red Heiken Ashi candle. Let us look at this.
Ignoring the first one?
If the high is not broken, what is the point in looking at the first candle?
Okay.
Right. Now second candle was a red Heiken Ashi candle.
Yeah.
The moment I see this, I will go to my normal candle and place an order above the high of this candle.
Yeah.
So it would have triggered me into a buy order at 386.10.
Okay.
Simply because the next candle just broke through the high, no?
Okay. Okay. So I entered my trade at the closing
at 386.10 you entered.
Okay. Understood.
If you wait for the Heiken Ashi candle red to be broken, you will get a late entry.
Okay.
Not only will you get a late entry, you will also have a higher stop loss.
Okay.
90 rupees stop loss vis-a-vis what 50 rupees stop loss. It makes a heck of a lot of difference, no?
Correct.
So
I entered at the price of the second candle only, but in the third candle.
Correct. When the third candle broke the high of the second candle, you got your entry order triggered.
Okay. Okay. And the upper part, as you said, around 12 o'clock. So it also break the green candle and the red candle, as you were saying. So now we need to sell it, or what we need to do?
You need to sell below the low of the green candle.
But we are saying we will not sell, no?
Who said we will not sell?
Oh no, we'll sell.
No,
sell
he's thinking it's option selling, I think. No.
Yeah.
Both ways we are
we will not
selling
sell an
is
option.
buying PE.
Correct. When I say sell, you will buy a PE option when this low is broken.
But this is CE chart.
Correct. But
Right.
at this time, at 11:45, see if you got a buy trade against this.
So then I have to move to 31,000 PE chart.
Yes, correct. You have to.
Okay. Okay.
If 11:45 candle high was broken, you would enter into a PE trade.
Okay, that's why we have two charts on the screen.
Correct. And when you hit a level of resistance here, you have to exit, no? You bought at support, you're supposed to exit at resistance.
So instead of again going to support and resistance and these lines, framing all these lines, can we again go to this rule that when this green turns into red is the time that we sell?
Not necessarily, because your green can turn to red some other time also, no?
Okay.
It can,
So again,
see, if it happens away from your support or resistance line, it's not a good trade.
But support and resistance as per pivots, as per CPR, as per the lines what you have mentioned.
As per the lines I have mentioned, because it is already based on past history of prices, no? Why have I marked the line here? Because it has met the parameters of my Heiken Ashi this thing, no?
Then sir, it becomes too many lines. It will be full, the chart will be full of lines, right?
Correct.
And we never know which line will the price will reverse.
Correct. You never know.
In the hindsight, we'll know that it touched this much line, but in the real scenario, whenever it touched the first line, I'll assume that it will reverse.
What you will do is you will wait for a price to get rejected from the resistance and then form an opposing signal. If I get a sell signal here, obviously it means I got a buy signal here.
Okay. So then we close that CE trade and then enter the PE trade. Right?
Correct. Exactly.
But then we need to see whether the spot is above the opening price or below the.
No, forget all those things, sir. Forget all those things. If you want to catch these two moves, then there's no point in looking at whether spot is above or below the open price.
Okay. So the role of spot is over. Now we need to concentrate on these two charts.
Correct. In fact, I don't even want to look at your spot chart now.
Yeah, that's.
What is the worst thing that will happen? I think it's a reversal, but it turns out to be a pullback and it goes back up.
Correct.
It hits my stop loss. So what's the big deal?
Understood. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Not to make it complicated. Yeah, that's why.
You make it as simple as possible. It has to be absolutely dumb proof.
True. Then only I think our mind will work on. Otherwise, it's just paralysis analysis.
Yes, there's no point in doing all those things. I don't need to know what world markets are doing, whether at 12 o'clock European markets will open higher or lower. All those things have no meaning to me at all. They have no relevance at all. Price always discounts everything. Whatever you get as news or information has already been discounted in the price much before you got this news.
Hello, sir.
Whatever information you get from the NSE site also is 5 minutes delayed. So why are you relying on some delayed data? Look at what your price is saying, no?
Okay.
Don't do all this analysis, option chain, all that crap is not required.
Sir, for plotting this support and resistance, you converted that to a line chart and you changed the time frame to 1 hour.
Correct.
So that will give, means we should do it on the same CE chart or PE chart on which we are trading, right?
Exactly. See, wherever the price is turning in a V-shaped turn,
okay,
it's a clear rejection of some level and it is going down.
Yes.
Right? So all these are your key levels.
Resistance.
Right. Now, wherever there's a support which turned as a resistance, like this instance,
this is support.
There was a support, it became resistance.
Yeah.
That is another big key level for you.
Yes, yes.
Then you have a line marked at this bottom point where there was a price rejection.
Yes.
Now this one I'm not marking, though you could technically mark. But you don't need to do it. When you look
whatever
at
is the nearest level, we will plot that.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Clear. Thank you.
So you will get pretty clear-cut levels of support and resistance.
Yes, sir.
If you say I'm getting too many lines, unfortunately price stops at too many points.
No, sir. This is the best method. This is the most simplest method, and I mean today in this session, this is the best thing what I have learned.
This is the most accurate thing because price has stopped there sometime in the past.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yes. Because I had learned where to enter, but most of I mean, I have an issue where to exit. So usually it
Shall
is
I
1
tell
is
you
to
a
1
better
or 1
method?
is to 2. Yeah.
I'll tell you a better method then.
Yes, sir, please.
What you do is you take your current previous day's chart, right?
Okay.
I've already selected a horizontal line. Okay.
Okay.
My previous day's closing price was this one, the low of the red candle.
Yes.
So you randomly click some lines above and below that line, above and below this close of your previous day candle,
Okay.
right? Just click randomly somewhere, draw a line.
Okay.
Now see, let us see what happened to that price reaction there. This is today's chart. We clicked at random based on yesterday's chart.
Okay.
Now what
Yeah,
does today do?
it would have respected the same levels today also.
Correct. It formed a support here, it formed a resistance here, it formed a support here, resistance here. Price
Yeah.
ultimately respected these levels, no?
Yes.
Just click at random, man, and say I want to exit here. Who's going to stop you?
Yeah, got it, sir. Your line chart method is very nice. It's
No,
very
I'm
clear.
saying even the line chart method is stupid. Please understand.
Okay.
Right? I take yesterday's price. Okay. Let's assume that I'm not seeing today's prices, what they're doing.
Okay.
I just randomly click some lines above and below my current price. Now see what happens to the price when it reaches these levels. It reacts, no?
Yes.
It reacted exactly here. You could have bought here and said my support is here. And here you see that you are very near to support here. There's no right way or wrong way of doing it. You click random lines also, they will work at support and resistance.
Okay.
You scroll back, you will find very uncannily that price has respected this random line I drew.
Yeah.
What it tells you is price is not predictable.
Yes.
And every little point on your chart, wherever you click, is a point of support or resistance.
True.
So supposing you're trading for Monday, what would you do? You know the current price is here.
Yeah.
Right? Let me mark a line here. Current price is this. Let me mark a different colored line. I'll say below, above. Wherever I want, I can mark a line. And Monday's trade, your price will respect these lines. Either it will go up, hit the resistance and come down, or it will come down, hit support and go up.
Yeah.
There's no rocket science to this. So people telling you that you should have 3 touch points and all that crap on support and resistance. More recent levels are much stronger levels. All of them are talking through their hat. They are talking after the price has moved to show you on the chart in the evening in a YouTube video. Stop believing all this nonsense.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, can you use lower time frame?
Yeah, you can use any time frame. What prevents you? Go wild, man.
Sir, one doubt, sir. In case like maybe like we were busy in the morning and we are trying to enter in the midday, like maybe 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. So on what bias like we have to like decide whether it's like we have to look for P or C?
See, if you have to look at the bias at 12 o'clock, here, let's say we have a 5-minute candle here, right? At this time, you're looking at the price, right?
Yeah.
You see what your price action is doing at this current level of resistance. Assuming you don't have levels,
Okay.
right? Just mark a random line and say if it price goes below this, I'll buy P.
Okay.
What is the worst thing that will happen?
Yeah, sell it.
Correct, no?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
At the end of the day, you will be
Max,
proved right.
Yeah.
Now, after doing this, I say when the price goes below this line, I will buy a PE. Then I should look at my Heiken Ashi and say where I get an entry. Where do I get an entry? I get after the low of the Heiken Ashi candle is broken here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So again go back to normal candle. I will probably take it at this low. Am I right or wrong? This is a bias line. This is my entry line.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I do randomly is bound to give me a good trade.
Hello, sir. This is Asif.
Yeah, tell me, Asif.
Sir, actually, I was watching your videos since last. I had attended your webinar.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I stuck on simply one thing that clearly how to enter, and like other says that you have to wait for 30 minutes to let market settle. We have to wait, or just we have to follow the Heiken Ashi candle and just
Follow only the
follow.
Heiken Ashi candle here.
Just only follow Heiken Ashi.
Who made this rule saying we have to wait for 30 minutes, 45 minutes? All
Because
crappy
market
rules.
said,
Some YouTuber bloody says some theory and you follow it.
Mm.
Then how can you expect a profit, man?
Right. So that means we have to just wait for the, like, first candle is red, then we have to wait.
You have to
get
see if
out.
the high of that red candle is broken on the normal chart. If it doesn't break, next candle also becomes red. You move your entry order to the lower level.
Okay.
You want
So
to enter at the lowest price, no?
the rule is simple. That means the Heiken Ashi candle is red, 15-minute candle. Then we have to think about long, right?
Correct.
Line C. And if it's red, if it's green, then we have to think about buying P.
Correct.
Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The point is, no, if somebody tells you wait for the market to settle,
right?
Market has already made all its big moves.
Yeah, the early morning, yeah, they.
Then you're going to take what, peanuts, is it?
Yeah, right. It will be gone sideways or something.
Stop listening to YouTubers, man. It will solve a lot of your problems.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm telling you, you draw a random line and say, I want to sell or I want to buy a PE only if the price crosses below this. You will not be wrong. No need for all this scientific mumbo jumbo and Heiken Ashi and all that crap also.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Now, assuming this is a stock chart, okay? Let's say this is a stock Bharat Electronics or whatever. I want to enter a stock trade. All I need to decide is where I will buy and where I will sell, no?
Yes,
let's
sir.
say I'm going to decide for Monday. Okay, current price is here. I'll draw some couple of lines above and below the price. And of course, my current price. I'll say if the price crosses below this and goes below this level, I'll sell.
Right.
Nobody can say you took a wrong trade. Your right or wrong trades are in your mind.
Okay. The support resistance to be break.
Correct. Having said all these things, this was just to demonstrate that support and resistance with all the theories which you see floating around are not valid. But it is always good to take a certain level. I could take a round.
I also saw that you have drawn the support and resistance, and later on, after like first entry is done, second entry, how to plan the second entry? Like it's based on same rule. Heiken Ashi candle.
Heiken Ashi rules is the best you can find simply because it complies with all your rules of price action. Buy at support, sell at resistance. It complies with all the rules. What all the rules? Only 2 rules are there to make a profitable trade.
Yeah, buy and sell.
Buy low, sell high. That's all,
Right.
no? There's no
Right, right.
magic ingredient in trading.
Right.
Sir, can we apply it on 5 minutes time frame as well?
I'm doing it now on 5 minutes only.
Okay.
I'm saying any random line can be a trade decider point for you. Okay, what happens if the price gaps down and goes up? Buy at support. Get a Heiken Ashi signal and buy. Nothing wrong, no? Please make sure you understand this concept. Any line can be a trade decider point for you. There's no right or wrong. Samvideep or myself, we won't come and say you took a wrong entry. We may have a belief. That belief may not be right. We may say, okay, Heiken Ashi red was not broken, green only was broken. So green will not buy. We'll wait for a sell opportunity. We may say all this crap.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
This is Mohan, sir.
Yeah, tell me, Mohan.
Sir, I want to share my experience today, sir. That's why I was interrupting, sir.
Yeah, you had a good experience or bad?
Good only, sir.
Good.
But actually,
Then
you
say.
have to inform me whether it is a good or bad one, sir.
Let's
In the
start.
morning, I got a little bit lesser time, sir.
Mm.
And after seeing the chart, I have entered in the 32,500 CE, sir.
Mm.
Because of time constraints, I was unable to monitor the trade. So I set a target of 1:1. And after say 12:30, sir, I have been again logged in, sir. I saw my target as hit, sir.
Okay.
Thereafter, I got one more opportunity to look into the market, sir. Around 1 o'clock, sir. 12:30 or 1 o'clock. I am not exact, sir. So at the time, I was saying the market was going down. A little bit bearish move, sir. So immediately I took a 31,000 PE entry. I got an entry, sir. Exactly at that time. Like yesterday, I spoke with you, sir. Exactly at the time, I got the entry, sir. So again, I entered in a trade, and again the same thing, 1:1. I put the stop loss and I put the target and I closed the screen, sir. And I was again going to my work. So 4:30, I am seeing opening the thing. P also hit the target. Like yesterday, I spoke with you. The same thing happened today also, sir. And today also, I have made a good profit, sir.
But only one thing for which I want to beat you up is taking 1:1.
Yeah, because of the
You could have taken
time.
1:3, 1:5.
Yeah,
You
it could
ended
be,
up-
sir.
Yeah.
Because in the morning trade itself, that C trade itself, it has given me 1:3, sir. But due to the time constraints, I don't want to risk that, sir. Because 1:1 itself is a great thing for me, sir. For
No,
this,
I can understand that you being a working person,
yes, sir.
you may not have time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As long as you end up with a green MTM, feel happy.
Yeah, very happy, sir. Exactly.
And end of the day, what is important is every day your account should grow.
Grow, yes, sir. Exactly, sir.
That is what you should focus on. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yes, sir.
matter whether you take 600% profit or 200% profit or even 50% profit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So whatever you feel comfortable with, please go ahead and do that.
Yeah, sure, sir. Anyhow, profit is a profit.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Murli Mohan, what time is best to take entry? Just now, Mr. Mohan suggested you can do it at any time and still make a profit. Yeah, great.
Swamiji, I know many people calling in different name. This strategy is vanilla method, right?
This is absolutely vanilla method. Yeah. If you are looking at Heiken Ashi candle to take entry on a 15-minute time frame, I hate 5 minutes because it will get a lot of conflicting signals.
Yeah, too many noise.
Yes, too much of noise. The lower the time frame you go, you will only deal with noise and not with real price moves. So
Yeah.
I prefer 15 minutes. You may prefer 1 hour also. It doesn't matter. As long as you stick to a time frame and follow the rules as per that time frame. Rules are the same for Heiken Ashi, whichever time frame you use.
Thanks.
Is Matthews here?
I think very much he is online.
He's online.
Sir,
He's
yes,
not
sir, yes, sir. I am online only.
Okay. Have you understood the vanilla entries?
Yes, sir. Clearly understand.
Clearly, no? Tomorrow
Yes,
morning, you will
yes,
make
sir.
a trade?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Confidently.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday. You will take a trade confidently?
Sure, sir.
He will take it along with me.
Along with?
Me.
Okay, along
And
with
all.
you.
Yeah, and all.
Yeah, fine. Now, point is, no, you need to be exactly confident that you are
Yeah.
entering at the right place and you are bound to make a profit. As long as you are confident, it's fine.
No, Adi sir. Confident.
Yes, sir.
Okay, done.
And believe me, this can give huge profits.
Yeah, today's example, I couldn't pronounce him. Soumya something. Forgot his last. I think last time he posted 27,000. Today he posted 33,000. That's excellent consistency.
Yeah.
We should
He doesn't let he doesn't
when,
let a single minute go wasted without making money.
when these are just vanilla entries, okay, and just think, what about when the Swamiji shares a such entry, okay?
Yeah, unlimited Brahmastram. That one. Hold till end of the day.
No, that is for people who don't want to look at the charts during the day.
Oh, okay.
It has its own risk. Okay, you try to trade the 1 day time frame. Right. Today I took this CE trade. It went up. We are all very thrilled about the profit. Ultimately, it came down.
And it exactly resisted on that 132 level.
Yeah,
Two
forget
times.
forget all those resistance levels and all. Right. When you're trading the daily time frame, you're not looking at resistance and support and all those things.
Yeah.
If you enter a trade, let's say at the open, if you have a momentum move, you make big profits. If it doesn't have the momentum or it is too volatile and comes back down, you're going to lose.
Yeah.
It's a fact of life. You have to assume and understand and accept. Nobody can tell you that today price is going to move so much. Having said that, my original entry rules for this daily candle method was that we wait for a buffer to be broken. It could be 15-minute ORB or it could be 0.5% ORB. Okay. So let the price move up 0.5% and after that you take an entry. You're still fine. Here we are not talking about Heiken Ashi or anything. You're just looking at the price move and taking the trade. Now what happens when I take a price move which goes up and comes down? If you're not booked your profit, you're going to end up with a small profit or a small loss. This should be mentally accepted by you.
Yeah.
Now, what is the logic behind all these things? If I enter at the open price and the price goes down, like in this red candle, right? I'm clearly entering at a resistance level, a PE trade, and I'm making profit on the PE. Now, if I enter a CE on this candle open, it went down and then started going up. So here also I make a profit on the CE. Profit may be smaller, but it's still a profit. But on a day like this, if you take this candle or this candle, any doji formations, what you are doing is you are entering at a place between support and resistance.
Yeah.
If you are not entering at support or resistance and enter in between, you are bound to get screwed. It's a natural law. As simple as that.
Yeah, but this will not pinch much if the previous trending day trades are taken and hold till end. When you had a good profit,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
what happens is when somebody tries it for the first time, he will see that he is facing some 2 or 3 losses. Then he says, "Oh, yeah, this system is not working." He will go away to some other system.
To search a holy grail again.
Yes. If you stick with the system, you have to be prepared to take some losses, which are bound to happen. If your losses happen after 2 or 3 days of good profits, you don't mind. But if your loss starts to happen right from the first day you take this trade, you get demoralized, no?
Yeah.
You feel, "Arey, what is this? Why should I take this trade?" I myself was guilty of abandoning this method. Even though it has worked for me beautifully in my stock trading days. I know this method works. But after 2 or 3 days of continuous losses, you say, "Arey, no, I don't want to take these losses." If you have deep pockets, please go ahead, take this trade. Don't worry about 1 or 2 days of losses. Your gains will be far more than the losses on an end of the month basis. One day you could feel terribly hurt. But it's just one day, no. Heaven and earth will not fall. I keep on taking a PE trade, okay, based on the previous candle red. I say next day also I will take a PE only. One fine day it becomes a green candle and goes against me. Entire PE premium is gone because I don't want to carry it forward for the next day. I take my loss. Then I say, okay, trend is not broken. Why do I say trend is not broken? Because the previous candle's open or high is also not taken out. This is not a very strong move according to me. Based on sheer price action reading, I will not say that this is going to damage my trend. So I will continue to take a PE trade. The next day, this started creating doubts in my mind because the previous day high was also taken out. So I think maybe there could be a reversal. I may have a doubt. When I have a doubt for the day after this green candle, this day's candle I have already taken a loss. I will take a hedge. And okay, there are other intricate mechanisms you can look at to see where the price will go. This will become a price action lecture. Please bear with me. My previous day's red candle got broken. And the price is clearly going above the previous day high. Now the point is, where does my price open? If I shift back to my daily candle, I can get clues from where the price is opening also. Now take for instance a candle like this. It opened at the high. Normally I would have expected a sell-off at resistance. Resistance was previous day high. That sell-off did not happen. So what do? I hedge myself. I would have taken a PE trade, but it didn't work out, so I might have hedged myself, saying I'll buy a CE also, just in case. So I'll take profit on the CE. My PE will be in loss. Clear?
Yeah, but next day if you hold it, it will be a profit.
The next day, I would have expected to have a CE trade. But where did the price open? The price opened below the 50% of the previous candle.
Yeah.
It shows clearly that buyers are not in control. And in the first 5 or 10 minutes, you will come to know whether buyers are going to take control or not. This also was an open equal to high scenario. Buyers had no chance of taking control. Obviously, the price had to go down only.
So generally, when you hedge, what kind of price level you enter?
I always hedge with deep OTM P or C. In the daily candle method, even my entry is based on a very, very deep OTM. I may take 2000 points away also.
Can you give some example?
Today's example I can give you.
Okay,
Today
sir.
the price opened at 31,490.
Right. Bank Nifty, yeah.
Bank Nifty. Right?
Yes.
31,490 was the open.
490, yes, sir.
Now price initially, I clicked on the wrong place. My opening price was here. Initially it went down. But seeing yesterday's candle, I felt sure that it could not go down for today. Yesterday was a very strong bullish momentum. Why would the momentum suddenly turn against you? And price opened in the top of the range of the previous candle. Correct?
Yes.
It was not even able to penetrate 50% of my previous day candle. Right? Wrong?
You're checking daily candles, sir?
Yeah, daily candle only.
Okay, okay.
See, I'm not interested in looking at Heiken Ashi 15 minutes on all those things.
Okay.
In this method, I'm interested in trading only the daily candle.
Okay.
What do I need to know? What is the bias? Whether I should buy CE or PE, that's all I need to know, no?
Yes, yes.
Now, as long as the price doesn't even break the 50% mark of my previous day candle, it shows that sellers have not come in strength.
Okay.
Then when the price started moving above the open, I knew that today is going to be an up day. So I bought a CE.
Right.
I just held on to the trade till the end of the day. You can call me stupid, but that's what is my rule. My rule says don't exit till end of day. I had ample opportunity to exit at the top when I had 200, 300% profit, 250 odd percent profit. I did not exit because my rule says hold till end of day.
But in the afternoon it fell.
Let it fall, no. Heaven and earth is not going to fall, man.
Right, right.
It will not destroy your trading account, no. Even if it's a small loss, I would have taken the small loss. But when you have another trending move like this, you're going to make more than 300, 400% profit.
You're referring to hedging, that is what the discussion.
Hedging is only about when you feel that you are wrong.
Yeah, if the trade goes wrong against you, yes.
Yes. So when I know that price has tried to go down and then it got pushed up, I knew that it is not going to be a problem. So I didn't hedge. I just took a CE trade and finished it off.
Okay.
I actually did take a hedge in the beginning because I was standing in a line for vaccination.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I had to take a hedge. I didn't want to leave it naked and open.
So first you took a C or P? First
I took CE because when the price was falling low, CE becomes cheaper.
Right.
Against any red candle, if you buy a CE, when the price is falling, you buy a CE, you will get CE at a much cheaper price.
Yes.
I should have waited for the next 15 minutes also because this low I would have captured. But I was in a hurry to take the trade. That is why I got my CE entry at 57 rupees. Otherwise I would have got it at 45 rupees.
Okay, which this thing you're talking about, 31?
Second candle formed a low, no?
Yeah, yeah.
At this low, 31,381, I would have got the cheapest price for the CE.
Okay.
After this, I couldn't have got a cheaper price for CE, no?
The market was falling, yeah.
When market is falling, if you buy a CE, you will get it at the cheapest price. It goes against the grain. People say
Yes,
don't be in a falling market. You're
Falling,
catching a
yes,
falling
yes,
knife.
yes.
All that theories will come.
Okay.
But the fact is, when prices are falling, if you buy a opposite direction trade,
It will be cheap. Yeah.
it will be very, very cheap.
Oh.
You can always correct yourself by hedging if you are wrong. Suppose the price goes down even below this.
Okay.
Right? Then you buy a PE to hedge.
Okay. We at the same price. Is the same.
Take any OTM strike price and do it.
OTM, like
No,
how far?
I took it very far. I took 2,000 points away.
Meaning 30, 29.
I took this one, 32,500 CE.
Okay.
31,500 was the opening price, no?
All right.
Oh shit, I've done this stupid thing. 32,500 CE. Was it 30? No, sorry. I
No,
took
Ulta, sir. Ulta.
33,500 I took.
Yes, okay.
The lowest price it went to was 49 rupees. 44 rupees.
Okay.
I took my entry at 57.
Okay.
You see what the price did, no? It went all the way to what? 134. 135. Was it a cool 200% profit?
Yes.
The point is I did not exit here. Because my rule says don't exit until EOD. If I follow the rule, sometimes I may lose, sometimes I may win very big. Like yesterday I had 8 times my capital or something as a profit.
That is bumper. Super.
Yes. And you will get many such bumper days. If you don't get disheartened by these lost days, this one, you will definitely get bumper days. It takes a lot of guts to do it because but when you really seriously think about it, what is the worst thing that can happen? Your entire CE trade becomes a loss, no?
Yes.
Supposing it goes ulta. What is my loss? 57 rupees.
Into 25, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever is your lot size you take, that is your maximum loss. If that loss is acceptable to you, go ahead and take the trade. Otherwise, reduce your position sizing.
So one more silly query I have. Like you're saying, every red candle you put your order. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Why can't we wait one more candle and till it turns around?
Yeah, you will get entry at a higher price.
Late. But that is foolproof, right?
No, but it's not foolproof. No, your
Okay.
stop loss will be also higher.
Higher, little higher.
Right? And so supposing the price turns around and hits you, it's going to hit you hard, no?
Yes. So
If
it is not advisable trade.
if you're following the vanilla Heiken Ashi system, don't experiment.
Okay.
Do exactly what the rules say. You will have lowest stop loss. You will have best possible entry price.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
So every time your red candle forms, you have to put an order and keep on changing the order.
Correct. Exactly. You got it exactly right.
Okay. And the order will be previous buy at previous high and stop loss at previous low.
Correct.
Okay.
Sir, how do we select the strike for vanilla method?
See, for the vanilla method, the way you select your strike is you select a strike price which is likely to become an ITM.
In the money.
Don't take far OTM. Like what I normally do is I look at the daily candle of Bank Nifty and the normal chart. Sorry, I have to do this. on the nominal chart. Okay. You plot your average true range indicators. Now this tells you that the average true range of Bank Nifty is 957 points. Okay.
Okay.
So divide that by 2. Price can move either side, no?
Okay.
Can move 450 points upside or downside,
Okay.
giving a total range of 900 points. Add it to your open price. Open price is found at 908 after the pre-market open is pre-market prices are decided.
Slightly confused, sir. Could you please repeat?
At the close of the pre-market session,
Okay.
what does the pre-market session do? There are a lot of people who have put AMO orders, BTST orders and all.
Yes.
All these orders are matched.
Yes.
To arrive at an average price where the market will open next day. Pre-market has no role to play in deciding the trend. Okay, don't say pre-market is up by 22%, I will buy. It has no role to play in that.
Okay.
The only role it has is to decide the opening price of the market for the day.
Okay.
All your pending buy orders and sell orders are matched and an average is arrived at, and then they say this is the right price, equilibrium price at which the market should open.
Okay.
After that, it is purely demand and supply which will determine your market prices.
Okay. So you plotted this average true ATR indicator.
ATR indicator.
This is
divided
on
by 2.
daily time frame. We have to do it. Okay.
You want to know how much Bank Nifty moves in a day, no?
Yeah.
The only reason you do this.
Okay. So now it is showing 957 today.
Correct.
So divided by 2. Okay. 9.
Add it to your opening price, which was 31,490. Which means what you would buy 31,500 plus 500.
Okay. Right. So 500 points away.
Correct. 32,000 and 31,000 would be our ideal strike price. So, why is it the ideal strike price? Because during the day, if Bank Nifty moves in one direction, it can go to 900 points.
Yeah.
If it doesn't move in one direction, still it can go at least 450 points one way.
Yeah. Yes.
So when one of your strike prices will become ITM.
Now, so now let's say
from OTM strike price of 32,000, right? If Bank Nifty reaches 32,000 during the day, your OTM strike price of let's say 100 rupees has become 200 rupees.
Yes.
Because as you go from OTM to ITM, your delta increases and the price accelerates.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You're taking advantage of that price acceleration due to an improvement in the delta of your strike.
Okay.
When you do that, the highest probability of making huge percentage gains happens. Because you bought a OTM at a lower price.
Yeah, we can add more lots.
From 50 to 150 is 300%.
Yeah.
From 300 to 400 or 450 is only 50%.
Yeah.
So when you take a OTM strike price, your percentage profit will be much higher.
True.
Now imagine taking more lots on this.
Yes.
Isn't that the best use of your capital?
Yes, yes, true.
This is the only logic we follow. And especially when you're doing this a daily candle method, right? If you're willing to absorb a loss on a day you're wrong, your loss needs to be very small.
Yes.
What could be smaller than 49 rupees or 44 rupees?
True.
Right?
Yes.
You won't even feel the pinch if you lose the entire thing.
Yes.
Whereas if it goes to 32,000, hopefully even 32,500 which you took as a strike price, that's sheer fact that there is a momentum on the upside will take your OTM option into a higher profitability range. which is exactly what happened today. From
Yeah.
what, 52 rupees, you went up to 130.
Yes.
I would say it is fairly decent profit by any standards.
Yes, sir. Very much. So now this plus 500 points is for C. If we are selecting P, then minus 500
Minus 500.
points. Okay, sir. Got it.
Yep.
Thank
On
you.
an expiry day, don't do this. Stick to ATM because you never know where the price can go.
Okay. So on Thursday, every
Thursday,
Thursday,
if you stick to ATM, you'll be safe.
ATM. Okay. So only.
The reason is supposing the price doesn't move the entire day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will be stuck with the OTM position, which will become zero.
Yes. Yes. Premium erosion.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
I usually prefer to hedge myself on a Thursday. I buy a C and P ATM.
Sir, one question. Now, premium, for example, let's say today is Thursday. Okay. Okay. Let's consider yesterday's situation. Yesterday was 22nd. So, if I am considering yesterday's CE or PE, as you told for OTM, premium erosion will be there. But if I consider next week CE or
premium erosion will be lower, but it won't stop.
It won't stop. It will be lower.
If you hold your trade beyond one day, premium erosion meter will start ticking.
Yeah.
Intraday trading, there is no premium erosion due to time. There will be premium erosion if price doesn't move.
Yes.
If it goes in a sideways range, you will have premium erosion.
Yes.
But it is not because of your time value. You have an intrinsic value of the option plus time value.
Yes.
Time value will not erode in an intraday trade.
Okay.
So forget all you have learned about theta and all those things.
Okay.
Take intraday trade, take your profit and get out.
So no need to worry about next week expiry and all. Just on the expiry day, take ATM. Prior to expiry day and after expiry day, go with OTM.
OTM and gradually move your OTM closer to ATM as each day passes. As you come closer to expiry, you will keep moving your OTM levels closer
towards
to
ATM. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So on Friday, I would take 1500 points. Monday, I'll take 1000 points. Gradually, I'll move it downward. Wednesday, it will be 500 points. Thursday, it will be ATM.
Yeah, got it. Clear.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, Manoj, tell me.
Hello, sir. Sir, I have a doubt. For options, is that needed to watch HA chart? Why? Because we are placing every candle high order, SLM order, right?
Correct.
Then what is the need of HA candles to watch?
HA candle is required to know when you are nearing support. If you are very good at writing,
Yes, sir, but we
reading
already
price
plotted,
action,
right?
if you are very good at reading price action without HA, excellent, you do it. But visually, my HA chart will tell me that I am entering at the right place.
So, but HA chart, sir, in this chart, HA will signal in fourth candle.
Third candle high.
Yes, sir, third candle high. That will be broken by fourth candle.
Correct.
But
Whereas,
hold
on. Look at your normal candles. You are not only looking at HA candles. HA red means saying look for an opportunity to buy.
To buy, yes, sir.
Okay. Now first candle was red. This high, whether normal candle broke, we had to see no.
Okay.
It didn't break. Second candle high was broken.
Yes, sir.
So first I would appraise the SLM order above this high.
Yes, sir.
Since this was not broken, next candle high I will praise the order.
Yes, sir.
Now this high is taken out by the third candle.
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
So you're into the trade automatically, your order has got triggered. It
Yes,
got
sir.
triggered at what price? 51.35.
50. Yes, sir.
Right? You
Yes,
keep
sir.
your stop loss at 44 rupees
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
and wait until either stop loss will get hit or target will get hit.
Okay. Yes, sir.
You decide your target by drawing some line, support, resistance, whatever you want.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, sir.
You can keep the line there, you can keep the line here, wherever you want to decide to exit. That's the right price for you. As
Yeah,
long
okay,
as
sir.
your MTM is green.
Yes, sir.
Either your target should get hit or your stop loss should get hit.
Yes, sir.
You may decide after the low of this green candle, I don't want to stay in the trade. You say, this is my level, I'll exit. You're not
Okay,
wrong.
sir. Yes, sir.
You made a profit, you exit.
Yes, sir. Sir,
After you
I
exit, if
want
you
one.
get a PE trade, then take the trade also.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have some fear, sir. Fear of losing money.
Everybody has that fear, bhai. Why only you?
Because
Even I
I
have the
lost
fear
so
of
much of
losing
money,
money.
sir.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
So
once
much of
you
means
know
I'm 20 years old.
once you know that your stop loss is only 7 rupees, what is there to fear?
Yes, sir. But
7
why?
rupees,
But what is my
7
situation is?
rupees into 25.
Yeah.
Anyway, you will be spending on dinner, no?
Yes, sir.
So don't worry about that loss, yeah. It's a small amount.
Yes, sir.
The advantage
Thank
of
you.
the Heiken Ashi method is that it gives you a clear sense of what is your risk you're taking.
Yeah.
Please tell me which Bank Nifty trading system you have found allows you to trade with 7-point stop loss.
Nothing will give us. I
Forget
think
7,
HM only.
even 20-point stop loss, who is giving you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. After that, if you still don't believe in the system, God only can help you.
Yes, I love this, sir. Actually.
Swami sir, if we had to take a PE today in Bank Nifty, would it be 31,500?
You took at let's say 32,000 when price hit the resistance and started coming down. You take 31,500. Even 31,000 will work as long as this momentum is there. Even a deep OTM option will work.
Actually, I'm very poor in maths, so I was just making an Excel sheet with some formulas.
Okay, do it. See, the point is, no, you don't have to wait and see that option chain is saying 31,500, I should exit. Okay. You don't need to work with that strike price. You take even a deeper OTM, no? You take this OTM. When the price is moving with momentum in your direction, even this deep OTM will make you money
Sure.
at a far lesser risk than you can imagine. I'm telling you, all these concepts which you have heard about are so stupid, you start wondering why you followed them in the first place. People tell you that the option buying is a loser's game. In today's trading, you have seen that it's not a loser's game. It can be a loser's game only if you are stupid. People say deep OTM will not make money. You took deep OTM also today. Why it did not make you money? It did make you money, no? In relation to the investment you had in the trade, it gave you more than 200%. So both these myths which are being propagated by option sellers, don't believe. What you need in an options trade is only trend and momentum to be aligned. If trend is correct, momentum is there, you will make money. If trend is correct, you don't have momentum, you will lose money. Simple. If trend is wrong and you don't have momentum also, you will lose money. You need your trend, you need your momentum. There's no two ways about it. Yes, we will work only on weekly expiry because that will give you cheapest premiums. I am not a big believer of buying high priced options. I will not take an option at 200 rupees, 300 rupees. I will wait for the price to fall to the rock bottom and then only buy. Even if you follow only this one rule, that you will not buy a costly premium, you will save a lot of money. Why would I want to buy a premium of so much? I would rather buy it here 40 rupees, 50 rupees, I'll get a much cheaper price. No. Yeah, any more doubts?
No, sir. All clear.
Anyone else? If all of you guys
Thank
are
you, sir.
very clear about this, for heaven's sake, take a trade. Take a trade with one lot. Don't destroy.
Only you take a live trade, then only you can come out of the fear or whatever it is. Wrapper trade will not help you to come into live trade.
Yes, yes,
You
definitely.
can understand the strategy, yes, wrapper trade to some extent. But to do practice, it's even the one lot will make you good money.
Yes, one lot. I actually started with one lot, and even today I sometimes trade with one lot, and that one lot makes you good money.
Yeah, if it goes at least 300, 400 bucks extra, it's a 10K per day. It's a good money on a moving trending day.
Take any salary paying job, no? How many of the salaried employees are making 10K per day? Forget 10K or 5K per day.
Yeah, they slog for whole 30 days and
get
they get
peanuts.
5-7K. Yes.
At any time, if you do a proper entry and exit, if you follow the rules of this vanilla Heiken Ashi method, it is impossible for you not to make money.
From Monday, we're starting with HM vanilla trade also.
Yeah.
That's it. Matthews, be ready.
Matthews is willing to sit before the computer for the entire day. He says, anyway, I'm
ready. Yeah.
Even without taking a trade, he says, I'm watching the chart full day. So
Yeah, that is what he is doing for some time. Like when I trade, we discuss and do it. But I still have the habit of sitting in front of system and watching the chart and discuss.
I may sound a little bit harsh in my tone, but I want you guys to actually trade the system, experience the beauty of it, and take the benefits out of it. The moment you take one or two trades which are profitable, that will automatically motivate you to take more trades and keep making profits.
Yeah, to share the experience, yes, I didn't hold it till end of the day. On Thursday, I think 31,500, I bought it at 11:15. And I came out of it for various reasons at 135. It went up to, end of the day, it went up to, I think last I saw is 575 or 600. 10 lots. Easy.
Yeah.
That will be my 1 month salary.
Yeah.
I holded it. So only when you practice, you get the fruit out of it.
Naturally. Trade with one lot, guys. Please, for heaven's sake, trade. Otherwise, you will not be able to post results like what Swaminathan is posting.
Yeah, that's an excellent one.
I mean, he's actually a very big inspiration to everybody. And why does he become an inspiration? Because he took this system and said, this is likely to work, I'll trade it. And he found his success. And most of the time he's sitting and trading commodities when Bank Nifty is closed. Even that balance 7 hours, he doesn't want to waste his time. We are all wasting our time doing webinars. He is happily making money.
Temporarily, I have divorced commodity due to past alimony issues.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying how he occupies his time.
Yeah.
If market
Hi,
is
sir.
open, he has to trade.
Sir, this is Vagish here.
Yeah, Vagish.
Because of this liquidity, I think the price action will be very more when compared with Nifty or some stock options like that. I think this price action will purely work on Bank Nifty.
Not necessarily, yeah. Anywhere where price will move, this has to work. Okay, I've got crude oil on the screen in front of you.
Yeah, sir.
Right, you take an entry above the high of this red candle and hold on.
Okay.
Why you will not make a profit?
Yeah, that's one lot is 4,000. You get 5,000 profit. 6,000 profit.
Yeah, but your investment is more. The
Yeah.
profit is smaller. Now let us look at USD INR.
Sir, you can actually see silver micro.
No, 1 minute. I'll do that also.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
Okay. Here, since you're trading futures, you can take sell as well as buy. Would you have made money on this downtrend?
Yeah, sure.
You would have made money on this uptrend.
Yeah, 40 pips, 30 pips.
Wherever price moves due to demand and supply, this concept has to work. It is impossible it doesn't work. You want to try the daily candle system here? You see these days, you could have made a killing, no?
Yeah, sir.
So don't be under any misconception. Okay, currency, it works on commodities. Now let us see crypto.
I don't have idea about this one crypto.
Hmm?
I don't have idea about this one crypto or like that.
What is wrong in looking here? Silver micro, you want to put it on Heiken Ashi and see?
Yeah.
You would have made money on this leg, you would have made money on this leg.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's just
sir.
1 rupee. It's like you need only 7,000 or 6,000.
Yes. I like Coinbase. I'll keep going with Coinbase.
I'm just watching it since $950.
It works on any instrument which has up and down movement in currencies.
Give $1,000. The buy has given $1,000.
Yes. Actually, my paper trading, I sometimes made $5,000. Of course, I lost it later.
The chain rule will also applicable for this trading also, no, sir?
Which one was?
For Bitcoin also.
Everything
Whatever.
the same.
Yeah, you need to change it to normal candle, no?
You will change it to normal candle when you're taking the entry. Based on the Heiken Ashi candle.
Yeah.
When you see a Heiken Ashi red here,
Okay.
then you will shift to the normal candle and take an entry about this high.
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you will ride that trend.
Yeah. So you need to sell at the resistance only.
Correct.
Yeah.
Simply, even if you follow the Heiken Ashi itself, you will get a decent profit when you sell. May not be the best price, but still you will get a decent profit. And you imagine capturing this move. I captured actually some move like this. That's why you see these lines are drawn.
Okay.
This I use it in paper trading because I like to keep myself occupied on Saturday and Sunday. I keep doing this paper trades.
Sir, I
It
just
works
got an idea. I might be wrong. So actually in Reliance, no, can we do whatever you are doing in Bank Nifty, like you are taking one side call option in and another side put option with the different strike, no? So the same thing can also be whichever the stock that is stock whichever have higher in Nifty index, no? So like Reliance, HDFC Bank, like similarly we can do like that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
You're talking about a hedging scenario where you take a OTM option for hedging.
No, not like yes sir.
If you take a OTM option for hedging, the problem is both of them may become zero.
Okay.
You need to select your strike price in such a way that the daily movement will make it go into ITM.
Okay. Like what you said, like say for example, based on the
If you
spot
take a
price.
top gainer stock, minimum at least 3% it will move.
Yeah. That's what I mean to say. Say for example, if the Reliance spot price is 1900, no. So based on that 3%, so I will take up the C strike price, and based on the P strike price, I will minus 3%. No.
Correct. You can do that.
So whatever you are doing, the same scenario can also be.
Supposing it doesn't work today, so you carry it forward for Monday.
Yeah. Okay.
You have till the end of the month to carry it forward, no?
Yes, sir. No, not for only for intraday, sir. Based on this rule.
No, I'm saying if intraday does not work out for you, on that day you make a loss. You bought C and P, both are in loss. Instead of taking the loss, you carry it forward for the next 2-3 days.
Okay.
Reliance will easily move 3% in next 3 days, no? One side or the other, it has to move.
Okay.
Then you can get a profit. Once it becomes ITM, you will be in profit. If it remains as OTM, you will be in loss.
Oh.
That is why strike price selection is important for stock options.
Yes, sir.
I usually recommend only top gainer, top loser because you don't have to worry about the direction. Gainer means C, loser means P.
Yes, sir.
That major decision is taken away from you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
After that, simple, no? You just have to select the strike price so that it will become ITM during the day.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Saturday.
Why nobody else is asking questions?
All doubt are clear.
All doubt are cleared.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, can we take equity, cash equity by using this method and use time frame 1 hour or 4 hour?
Why 4 hour? Why 1 hour? If you want to do intraday trade,
okay, then 15 minutes only.
Take 15 minutes, take your profit. No, 3%, 4% when you're getting profit, you take it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Only problem is, compared to the capital you put in for your stock trading, are you satisfied with 2 or 3% return?
Yes, sir. Initially, master it by using this 1 or 2% profit, and then I will shift it on option trading.
Good. If you want to master it, just trade one share, no? Take HDFC Bank. Place an order for one share. Use Heiken Ashi method to enter.
Yes, by one share I will get confidence, and then I can switch.
Yeah, you can practice it on one share for next 1 month.
Yes, that will give proper guidance for this.
You can do that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
In fact, I'll give you something else for stock trading. I'll give you a very easy method of stock trading. Don't pick stocks.
Okay, yes.
You take all the 50 Nifty 50 stocks. Okay?
Okay.
Place a buy order for one share.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, out of 50, if the market is green, 30
Yeah.
or 40 will become green.
Yes.
You decide which stocks you want to put more quantity orders.
Okay.
At 10 o'clock, you place the buy order for 40 stocks. 50 stocks.
Okay.
Whatever is showing green MTM.
Yeah.
Right? Then you go and place an order at 10 o'clock for 200, 2000, 10, 20,000 quantity.
Okay.
Take your profit and get out.
Okay. At 3 p.m.
Not at 3 p.m. In between, you can also take. No, if you got 1% profit, you take it if you are happy.
That's great.
Sir,
That
this
way,
will happen only when Nifty is green, right?
if Nifty is green, your
Okay.
MTM will be green. So you will take
Okay.
buy order. If
You will take buy orders, all the which are listed in Nifty 50.
whatever MTM is green, because you place the buy order no, for all the 50 stocks.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. You will going to take only one share, no?
You take one share quantity, you place order for all the 50 stocks.
All the 50 stocks. Okay. Okay.
You see
Right.
which are showing green MTM.
Yeah.
At 10 o'clock, if they are showing green MTM, that means the price is moving in your direction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Buy direction may it is going.
Yes, sir.
So you place bulk order for that.
Okay.
Supposing it is showing red MTM, take a sell order, do shorting.
Okay.
No analysis required, no brain required at all.
No, I never thought like this, sir. This would come under experience only.
I used to do this. I don't think our friend is here. He developed one script for me.
Yeah.
I used to place 50 orders at one time. I
Oh.
used to upload a CSV file using this and click on place all orders. Then it will ask me to log into Zerodha. And once I log in, I can click one button and place all 50 orders.
Okay.
I think he has left already.
You're getting late now, sir. Everybody getting late.
No, he knows what we do. So he is not interested in staying back and listening to lecture Baji.
No, not like that, sir. So I'm still learner. I was very eager to learn. So
Sir,
your
like,
idea, what I don't have idea about this one. What you told that now, selecting all the stocks, even one share also you can make money. That
but
I'm
sir,
saying,
one doubt, sir.
supposing you are having a doubt whether price will go up or down tomorrow, you don't know, no?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. I know.
So what I'm suggesting is place one share order for all the F&O stocks or all the Nifty 50 stocks.
Yeah, sir.
Okay?
Okay.
And you
But
see
now,
which are showing you, supposing you place the buy order.
Yes, sir.
Whatever is green MTM means price is going up.
Yes, sir.
No?
Yeah. So,
you
on that
wait till
only we can exit under profit only.
No, not exit. One share may what you will get here, 15 rupees you will get.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What I'm saying is at 10 o'clock you see which are all in green MTM. Your one share order is a trial order.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Your money order for 2,000 shares or 20,000 shares,
yeah.
you place at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Whatever is showing green MTM means it is going in your direction.
Okay.
See if they are in the top gainer list. If something is matching in the top gainer list, you go and place an order for 1,000 shares, 10,000 shares, whatever quantity you want.
Okay.
Then you will make big money without thinking, without analyzing, nothing.
Okay. The same can also be applied for using top gainers and top losers.
Correct. No, what
Yes.
you should do is you place one share order for all the stocks.
Okay.
Then you look at top gainers
Okay.
and see whether it is giving you a green MTM or not.
Mm-hmm.
In your orders, one share order it should give green MTM.
Okay.
If it is showing green and it's also appearing in top gainers,
Mm-hmm.
you've got a winning stock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Without even thinking, you can put a huge order quantity and make money.
Uh-huh.
Supposing you put 20,000 order quantity, you take 1 rupee or 2 rupees profit also, you made your money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then you don't need to worry about anything else.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your idea.
Now, one last thing. People
Yes,
who are interested in trading on margins.
Yeah.
Okay. Supposing
yes, please.
you know that SEBI has been insisting that you should not have margins on your.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, there are some hidden stocks on which Zerodha gives you 8 to 10% margin.
Yes.
Like
I
for
heard
instance,
this one.
take Schneider Electric share.
Okay.
Right. Typically, it moves around what 87 to 93 rupees or 5 rupees it moves. Now you look at the buy order and see for a stock which is costing 92 rupees,
92
Zerodha
rupees.
wants you only to give a margin of 11 rupees.
11
12
rupees.
rupees. 8 times margin you got.
Sir, how do you came to know, sir, all these lists are like this? You will be having this much of margin?
No, what I did was I have a charting scanner, a very simple charting scanner I made.
Yeah.
You can do that even now. Let us see. Cash segment. Let me take, let's say RSI above 50.
We have to select at the end of the day or like that, sir?
You can select any time you want. It doesn't matter because you're only identifying stocks, no?
Yes, sir.
RSI greater than 50. Bullish. So when I run the scan, how many stocks do I get on the cash segment? Is it 817 stocks? 617 stocks?
617.
Yeah. Then you sort the price from low to high. Then add another filter for the price. Close should be greater than at least 50 rupees, let's say. So I have 478 stocks.
Yes, sir. All these stocks are which are greater than 50 rupees.
Now, there's one more thing you need to add. Let us add volume. So you take latest volume greater than I will say I want volumes of greater than 2 lakhs.
How much?
2 lakhs.
Okay, 2 lakhs.
See, you don't want manipulated stocks, no? Operator wala stocks. So you take stocks like this. Now I have 234 stocks.
You are making filter.
I'm just making filter.
Yes, sir.
Now what I do is I add these things to my watch list and find out how much Zerodha wants me to pay as margin.
Okay.
Let's take Snowman Logistics. Sorry, SNOW. Right. First, I look at what is a price movement. It has decent price movement during the day. 50 to 54 rupees.
Yeah, no, it's
Almost
trading
10%.
around 50. Yes, sir. 54 rupees 30 paisa.
So for one share, Zerodha
8
wants
rupees 70 paisa.
correct.
76.
So I can trade this. Let's say I want to trade 1,000 shares,
Yeah.
right?
It will cost around only 8,000, 8,000 plus only.
If I make 4,000 rupees
Uh-huh.
on an investment of 8,000, 50% return, no?
Yes, sir.
So I keep on doing like this for each stock.
Okay.
Whatever I find interesting, I add it to my watch list.
Mhm. Is it paid one, sir? That is charting. What you
No,
are
no, it's
saying
a
that
free
one?
one, free one, free one.
It's free one. So all these are available in that website only. It's free for
Yes,
free.
charting.com. Go to charting.com
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and sign up with your email ID and take a free account.
I thought that it's your paid something like
No, no,
subscription like that. So
I'm a very cheap fellow here. I don't pay.
no. I got worried, sir. Whenever because Zerodha will not allow in Bank Nifty like what you told just 33,500. It will
Correct.
not allow, sir.
That is why I
So
opened
that is
an account with Asta Trade.
by making only 40 rupees. That's what that is very.
I trade with Asta Trade. I believe Allies Blue also gives that kind of leverage. Angel Broking gives. You explore whatever you want, you can take it. I like
No,
Asta Trade.
no, sir. It's not the matter of leverage. I think
For
it should.
OTM, for OTM
That's
is
what.
also important, no?
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
See, the general principle is if a broker has less retail clients,
Mm-hmm.
then he will give for OTM.
Oh, okay.
Zerodha, no, what happens is there are a lot of high net worth individuals who are
No,
also
sir.
trying.
In HDFC Securities, in SBI Cap Securities, they are giving, sir. But they are what they are charging, like
Yeah, yeah, their
brokerage
commissions are
charges.
very high.
Yeah, sir. That we can't afford that one. That's why.
I used to trade with HDFC Securities. I used to see profit in my P&L, but evening in my bank account, I didn't used to see money. Most of the things these fellows would have taken as commissions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let us look at one more share, Marksans Pharma.
Yes, sir. Please.
₹10
This is
65.
also 10 rupees. 63.
What you need to do is you need to prepare a watch list out of all these stocks, whatever is meeting your criteria.
Yes, sir.
Then you create one new watch
It
list.
has to meet like RSI greater than 50 and one
Volume and
more
price.
greater than 50 and another one volume
Volume and price should be greater than 50.
50 and RSI should be greater than 50.
Correct. And the volume should be greater than 2 lakhs.
2 lakhs. Okay.
You don't want operator stocks. That is why you are filtering it out.
Okay.
Once you do that, you can trade with Zerodha even if you have small money in your account.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't have all these ideas, sir. It
I
helps me a
had
lot to learn.
I pulled out all the money from Zerodha and put it into Asta.
Oh,
Zerodha I had hardly 500 rupees. So what I had to do was I sit and trade these stocks.
okay.
So in one day you will get 300 rupees, another day you may get 250 rupees. Your account size will grow in this also.
Sir, excuse me,
Sir.
sir.
Oh, yeah. Please.
Sir, can you kindly check one script, sir, Sarda Crop?
Sarda?
Sarda Crop. In today, the stock structure, how we will trade according to our techniques.
Sarda?
Crop.
Crop?
Yes, sir.
How is it spelled?
S
Yeah, Sarda Crop. Okay.
ARD.
Got it. 15-minute Heiken Ashi.
Yes, sir.
Display Heiken Ashi.
Yes, sir.
Rule says green if it is broken sell.
No, sir, from early morning service.
Yeah, from early morning only I am saying. First candle of the day was green Heiken Ashi.
Yes, sir.
Right? Low should be broken to take a sell.
Yes,
It did
sir.
not happen. So next candle low was not broken.
Yes, sir.
So if you look at the normal candle chart,
Yes,
you will
sir.
see that nowhere the low was broken excepting on this candle.
Yes,
Fourth
sir.
candle.
Yes,
Fourth
sir.
candle low, you take an entry
Okay, sir.
or sell. High of this will be stop loss. It got hit once.
Yes, sir.
Then again you look for a sell signal based on Heiken Ashi.
Okay.
So you got an entry after this candle, which is at 11:45.
Yes, sir.
So 11:45 low was what? This candle. This candle low, you take an entry. High is the stop loss. You had a fantastic risk reward ratio.
Yes, yes. But once we have to take one hit position.
It will happen, sir,
Okay,
because
okay. That's what I wanted to clear, sir.
yeah. Luckily, your stop loss is so small, you don't mind taking that hit.
Okay.
See, you have taken this candle.
Yes, yes, sir.
Right, ₹1.5 rupees is the stop loss.
Yes.
Take that hit. Next
Oh,
candle will give you huge rewards.
okay.
Next entry will give you huge reward.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
And sir, regarding that 10% margin you told us, sir. Sir, in fires they are having many stocks.
They give higher margins.
10% only margin is 10%.
Beautiful, no? Take it and trade, no?
Yes.
That is actually a boon in current day market situations.
Yes.
SEBI is wanting margins to be zero. By September, all brokers will make it zero.
Yes, sir.
After that, how the broker will maintain a competitive edge? Zerodha will do it on technology. People like Asta and other smaller brokers, they have to compete on some parameter, no?
Yes.
Technology, though, they are not good.
Yes.
So they will try to form a finance company and say, I'll give you a loan at 18%.
Yes, that is.
Close that and trade.
Intraday margin they will give, sir.
Correct. There are 100 ways of breaking SEBI rules.
So they are making rules to break, sir.
Correct. And all the brokers are also creative. Only one decent fellow, Wisdom Capital, has gone to Supreme Court.
Yes.
Against SEBI.
Yes. Sir, for that no retail investors are coming, sir.
I know. All of them should have supported.
Yes.
But nobody is supporting.
Yes.
But he's a decent fellow.
Yes, very decent.
He also gives good margin and see, ultimately the name of the game is competition in this cutthroat industry.
Yes, sir.
So if somebody wants to compete on margins, he will compete on margins. Zero, this Asta trade for a long time was giving me 40 times margin.
Wow.
On equity trades. I used to make a killing with them. You know, even a 1 or 2% move is giving you 40 to 80% return.
Yes.
So I was happy doing that.
Sir, this RSI, what you are saying, no, sir, 50%.
Yes, sir.
If we see for 70%. RSI 70.
Sir, RSI 70, you will be too late in entering the major trends, sir. You either take 60 and above.
Yes, I wanted to say 60, but I think so 70 will speed up, sir. Because
No,
trades will start.
70, what will happen is a lot of people will be shorting because it is overbought.
Okay. Yeah.
You will get caught on the wrong side of the trade.
Yes.
60 to 70% when RSI is moving, you have a decent up move.
Okay.
And if you are trading the daily intraday only,
Yes.
that is enough for you to make big profit.
Okay.
Okay, now the next thing is how do you compute RSI without putting the indicator on your chart? That also I'll tell you. It's an approximate rule.
Okay.
Don't hold me to ransom on this. Let's say Bank Nifty futures.
Yes.
Okay, and go to intraday. Suppose I'm in an intraday trade.
Yes.
Right. I keep on looking at the price going up.
Yes.
Now, typically for a RSI period 14, let's say.
Yes.
How is RSI calculated? It is calculated last 14 days May. How many green candles are there? How many red candles are there?
Okay.
Though they say what is the up move versus down move and calculate the index.
Sir, nothing
What they are
worries,
saying is,
nothing concerned about the first.
they are only looking at how many red candles and how many green candles are there.
Oh.
So I have, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 green candles.
Yes.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 green candles and 5 red candles. 4 red candles.
Yes.
Out of 14 days, no, sir?
Correct. Out of 14 days, 14 periods.
Out of 14, okay.
So supposing I have 10 green candles out of
70 approximately 70.
Yeah,
Approximately 70.
it is approximately 70. You know that you are in a overbought zone.
Okay.
So you can start looking for a reversal to happen. It may or may not happen is a different issue.
Yes, yes.